Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chase, and I do chess. That's basically it. So, I'm going to be playing a couple games today, and that's basically what I'm going to be doing for the entirety of my YouTube career, if you could call it a career. Not really a career, but oh well. Okay. Let's go. Started with the Sicilian. I know nothing about the Sicilian. Alright. Orlando Moranchel. 1222. Oh. Disconnected for a second. That's fine. Do 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 do. Okay. Alpine Sicilian. Let's go. So, I like to strike in the center, right here, to counter this. Just break up in the center. So if here takes, my bishop defends, so I can just do a developing move after that. Easy development. He's playing on a dark squared complex, at least for now, so I don't have anything there. Bishop b5. I don't know what to do here. Takes. Alright. So, just gonna develop, let him take with the b pawn. So let's say he does a development move like, I don't know, d4. Then I can move out after I take like that. d5. See, now we can do b8. Control that. Also maybe queen b6 to reinforce the bishop. Like I said, with the d5 move, e5, we're gonna move knight d5. Control these squares. So the bishop, when it develops, just move out of the way, sidestep. Probably some queen b4 check stuff. Let's say, I don't know, a3 to prevent queen b4. Then we can do, I was not expecting that. Alright, this is good. We're gonna open up the position a bit. Okay. No difference. I love queen a5 because it stares upon that diagonal and the king. So bishop here can just, oh yeah, there. That's what I meant to click. No queen b5 because it just takes. If that knight weren't there, then I could probably go for a mate. So let's say bishop there, he threatens the bishop. Let's say bishop here. Bishop, long castle. See, I love doing the recordings because it keeps me in check, because if I do something stupid, then that's on me and that still goes in the recording. I won't cut out anything. And also, no swearing on this channel. I know, like, some of y'all don't care, but like, it's important that it reaches the right audience and teaches them what not to play. For example, the Alpine Sicilian when you're 1174. Because there's like 30 moves. No, that's King's Indian. Well, there's a lot of theory behind the Sicilian, and that I haven't discovered yet or studied. So it would be kind of dumb if I just played the Alpine Sicilian like casually. Chess is a complex game. You need to study stuff. Bishop c3. What does that do? Protects the knight. That's the main thing. So I can't go here and here. I think what I need to do here is move my bishop, but in a way that I can not jeopardize my king. Let's see. No. I don't see a problem with that. G5, let's say. And also it protects against the knight going over. And then, because if the knight were to go here, then it would protect here and here. Then my queen would never be able to infiltrate. So, that's my logic. If here just takes, because if here it's protected by the rook, so he'd be down. And this is something that you should learn. Oh, I was gonna say maintaining the bishop pair, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. So it is best to trade off the bishop for the knight here, because now I can go d4. This is an important move because it threatens the bishop and check, and check for the queen. And then the king would have to move out of the way. It wouldn't be able to castle. Castling is important for king's safety, in case you didn't know. And if you made it this far in the video, let's see. I was planning on having a daily question sort of thing. Let's see. What is your favorite movie? Leave it down in the comments. My favorite movie would have to be, what's it called? Knives Out. It's this movie, Knives Out. It's a pretty recent movie. I think it was like 2019 or something. It's a great like murder mystery sort of thing, and it deals with a lot of topics that I won't get into. And kids, if you're watching out there, then I'm not sure it would be the best movie for you. See, this person, they saw my rook, and they saw that it needed to be attacked. And so this is an important lesson in leaving your pieces hanging. And if here, I can just go here, try to infiltrate. Not directly because of the rook. Probably move like that. Oh. Let's see. This is actually what I wanted. I wanted my bishop off of f8. Oh my. Okay. So this position can be a little dangerous for me, because if I don't find a specific move, I mean, I know the move, but if you don't find it, you're probably getting checkmated right here. If here they just still take, and then you're in check, so you have to move here or here. If you move, like either way you move, you're getting everything taken. So that's not very fun. So this is why you need to go queen a6 check. Sorry, queen a6 check, and then slide back over to e6 to protect your king. You're gonna end up losing a pawn, but it's a small price to pay for salvation, because hang's mate. Exactly. So this person was smart, and I took with the d pawn because you want to make sure that you don't have double pawns like this. So in taking my queen, I fixed that structure. So rook d1, that targets my pawn, but that's fine. So I'm gonna go bishop here. They're probably gonna defend like this, but I'm just gonna push and push like that. Okay, they're creating a dark squared complex to counter my bishop. See, now the king isn't under any sort of attack anymore, so I need to fix my situation. So I'm having a giant center. I may be overextending a bit, but this is going to be a pain to avoid for my opponent. See, it's a good idea to trade pieces when you're up material, because that just means your opponent is losing more. See, I'm up 4 points, which is a bishop and a pawn, and this person just hung their rook. See, my bishop attacks that rook. I could even fork the rooks in this position, but that would be pointless, because then, say here, they don't want to go here because then I just take the rook for free. They'll probably go here or something, back to their original position to protect themselves. And he resigns. Alright, that was a good game. So, right here, you basically just saw my entire process in this position. I don't usually play like this. This is why I'm recording it, so I don't play like an idiot or stupid person. Stupid person. I shouldn't say idiot. So, this person, they acknowledged that they needed to damage my structure by taking my knight. And so, but with this move, d4, they're volunteering to fix my pawns. See, I moved my bishop out first so that it could patrol this diagonal over here, which is good. And so not letting your opponent castle, because they can't castle through attacking pieces, like squares that pieces attack, if you didn't already know. And so I moved the knight in the center to stabilize, and then I knew that they were probably going to take my pawn in this position because it attacks their knight. So, but they took this way, which messed me up a little. So, in this position, they could have literally just mowed down the center and then attacked me this way. That would not have been good for me. Because, like, if I go to the king to check and then they block with their bishop. Sorry, no. Even if I go here to check, the queen would probably be here, so they could just take. That would be dumb. Don't. You need to think before you move, okay? So, that was round 1. I'm gonna do a second match, and then that's gonna be the video. Alright, e5 again, sorry, e4 again. This is very common. I'm gonna do the e5. Let's see, okay, they're gonna move bishop, king knight, Vienna. So they did the bishop. I like to attack the pawn in the center. It's a very good opening tactic to win tempo on your opponent's pieces, so that they develop in possibly weird ways like this. So, but it's good they moved their bishop out first. So, one thing that's going to be good in this position is to trade off the dark squared bishop and then develop a light squared complex. Like, say, bishop here, takes, then I move in some wacky way here. That wins time on the bishop. They probably go back, and then I just break open the center, open the queen side, like in this area. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So we're gonna go bishops. Okay. This is fine. Trade off the knight. Okay. This is good. This person understands that they need to double my pawns and possibly trade off a queen. but I can go here. Then kick out the bishop. See, they already know they're going to be kicked out, so I'm still going to play c6. Okay. So they're going to double my pawns, which isn't very good for me. Oh, they're going for a mate. See, I see this, so we're going to go castles. What the heck? Bishop here, we sidestep it with a rook. Which counters this. Here, 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 here. Here is losing, so crap, the pawn spin. Here? It's an ugly move, but this is if we don't want to lose. See, they wasted time. So now there's no, like, literally no mate threat at all. Like, they can't get in here because it's protected twice. That's a good move. Because I can't take because takes. And I can't move here because bishop takes. So unfortunately, I gotta retreat with my rook. And they move there. And now they can move there. That was not a very big brain move. There was literally nothing I can do. That's a little frustrating, but it's fine. We can bring this back. Let's say here. Takes, and then am I blind or something? I might be blind. I need to get my eyes checked. Clamp down on the position. Make sure I don't trade a lot of pieces. The goal is to trade as few pieces as possible so that I can possibly maintain this losing position. Knight here. I'll have to go here. Check here. Wait, no. Here, here. That's checkmate. So that's where I don't want to go. Huh. Said I abandoned the game. Well, I was gonna lose. Alright. So let's take a look at this game. Gotta take a look at the good and the bad. Okay, so this guy starts out with e4, e5, e4, e5, bishop c4, knight f6. So it looks like they had come prepared with d3. They could have also moved knight c3 first. They have a funny line here where it's here, and then it's basically some crazy stuff. Actually, no, it's something with here, and then I don't know. It's some weird game. So knight c6, knight c3. They played knight c3 here. Try to create an outpost square, but that doesn't really work, and it usually ends up damaging their structure like this. And it's good for them because a weaker piece targets my knight, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want that trade, because a knight is worth 3 points and an opponent's worth 1 point. So, in case you didn't know. So then I would have had to retreat like this, and then they play like this. Wait, they could do here, and then actually no, that wouldn't work. Let's say here, and then I just do some random stupid move like that. Bam, forked. So yeah, it took with the bishop to move my knight back. They anticipated c6, so they moved back. So if they weren't going for mate, I was going to do here, then reroute the knight over to the king side, and so then I can fork the knight and the king, and then I'd win the game, because that's an epic move concept. That's actually a pretty not very widely known fact that you can do about chess. Queen g3, and then I did something here that was dumb. I moved my king back, which removed a defender of my pawn. See, if they had taken here, it would be fine, because I'd just be a bishop up for a pawn, because I'd have the right amount of defenders. But I wasn't being very intelligent. And then, see, I saw this move back when it was basically the pieces were switched around. Like if I had done rook up, then they would have just had the bishop staring down, and that would not be good because it's protected by the knight, and I would have no way around that. Like, I got no funky check here, check thing. Do I? I don't think so. So yeah, that wasn't a very good game, but I guess that's the video. And I disconnected around here. See, they probably have some sort of mate here with like bam. Then I would just be like here. Bam. I wouldn't be able to take because pawn is pinned. And then say here. Then that would be mate. So 1 win and 1 loss. Gained 1 point. See, I was 1174 earlier. but now I'm 1175. So, yeah, that's the video. I hope you have a wonderful day.